Let's read this Bible story titled King Ahaz. This takes place in the book of 2 Chronicles chapter 28. Ahaz was 20 years old when he became king. He walked in the ways of the kings of Israel, and he also made cast idols for worshiping Baal. He burned sacrifices in the valley of Ben Hinnom and sacrificed his sons in the fire, following the detestable ways of the nations the Lord had driven out before the Israelites. Therefore, the Lord his God handed him over to the king of Aram. The Arameans defeated him and took many of his people as prisoners and brought them to Damascus. He also was given into the hands of the king of Israel, who inflicted heavy casualties on him. The Israelites took captive from their kinsmen 200,000 wives, sons, and daughters. They also took a great deal of plunder, which they carried back to Samaria. But a prophet of the Lord named Obed was there, and he went out to meet the army when it returned to Samaria. He said to them, "Because the Lord, the God of your fathers, was angry with Judah, he gave them into your hand, but you have slaughtered them in a rage that reaches to heaven. Now, listen to me. Send back your fellow countrymen you have taken as prisoners, for the Lord's fierce anger rests on you." The elders of Israel ordered the soldiers to obey the prophet, and the prisoners were given back their belongings and allowed to return to Judah. At that time, King Ahaz sent to the king of Assyria for help. The Edomites had again come and attacked Judah and carried away prisoners, while the Philistines had raided towns in the foothills. Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria, came to him, but gave him trouble instead of help. In his time of trouble, King Ahaz offered sacrifices to the gods of Damascus, who had defeated him, for he thought, "Since these gods have helped them, I will sacrifice to them so they will help me." But they were his downfall and the downfall of all Israel. Ahaz gathered together the furnishings from the temple of God, and they took them away. He shut the doors of the Lord's temple and set up altars at every street corner in Jerusalem. Ahaz rested with his fathers and was buried in the city of Jerusalem, but he was not placed in the tombs of the kings of Israel. Understanding the story. King Ahaz abandons God and worships pagan deities. The result is disastrous for Judah. The closing of the temple symbolizes the king's alienation from God. The fact that Ahaz is not buried with the kings of Judah indicates that the people have judged him as an unworthy ruler. This offers some hope for their future. Thank you, Lord, for your word. Come on back. We'll do it again.